been at this for hours. You can do this, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, Keita, what's your question? Come on.
Byrd, do you want to bond with me?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to bond with me?
You know I do. Keita, what's your question?
Baby, can we bond right now? Yes.
Wait a minute, wait.
What?
Who told you to change the lyric? See, that's why we can't do it.
Come
I ain't doing it. Forget it.
Babe, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I'm out.
Hey, welcome to Bonding with Byrd, y'all. Oh my gosh.
That's Bond. I'm cold.
Yeah. I'm Bond.
Man, oh boy.
It's like, what?
So, okay, you probably already know this. Most of you in like 3/4 of the country, there's freezing temperatures and snow and ice, and then there it is, current snow cover. 73% of the country is covered. My goodness.
Dang, even Texas, man.
Okay,
Texas.
so we just wanted to let y'all know, man, that we totally sympathize with you.
Totally sympathize.
Okay, and now the sympathy shit is over because it's hot as
Nobody
hell.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, we tried. We tried,
cold,
but
it ain't that damn cold.
couldn't keep it going like that.
Hey, Tyrone. Ramona's in the building. Ramona, I don't know if you got your autograph, but we still trying to get that for you. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna try and figure that out.
I seem to recall signing one for Ramona, but if not,
you did.
You did. Well, then guess what? The U.S. mail. Let's hear it. Okay. Hey, Martha, how you doing yourself, cutie?
Oh my God!
I'm so happy. Oh. She received it today.
Yay! Oh my God! Yay! You finally got it. Oh, right. That's a blessing.
See, I kept my word.
All right. Well, talk about shenanigans.
So wait a minute. Why does it look like now?
You feel better?
I feel it's a little more even. I got a little more room over.
A little more room. Well, can we talk about Trump real quick?
No, can you talk about Trump real quick?
Well,
I try not to, but my man is my man. He's acquitted. He's acquitted again for the second time. Okay, all right. So, needless to say, you guys need to keep track of these senators. Keep track of them because that's a whole lot of cowardice there.
It sure
you know what I'm
is.
saying? Only what? Only 7 Republican senators voted.
You know what I'm mad about?
To impeach this guy?
You know what I'm mad about? I'm mad at the fact that, it was on, like my show, The View, is always on, you know what I mean? And I watch it because I get my little news, I see my girls and stuff.
Come on, you got a point you're trying to get to.
It was canceled so we could actually watch. America could watch this whole impeachment trial. So I missed all of that just for y'all to say no. And then on top of that, I thought he was off of social media. I thought everyone banned him. Because clearly he hasn't. Look, there is a quote. Read that quote real quick of what Trump has said.
Trump says, "Our historic, patriotic, and beautiful movement to make America great again has only just begun. In the months ahead, I have much to share with you, and I look forward to continuing our incredible journey together to achieve American greatness for all of our people." Is this guy kidding?
The journey has just begun? Like, what are you talking about?
I know.
What
Please just let it end. Just go silently into that good night. We'll see you again if the gods are not kind to us. We'll see you again in 2024 when we will once again trounce your ass and make sure that you don't ever aspire to that office.
That part.
Okay.
He's I thought he was really banned from social media, but clearly he's not because he's still do. It's like a game. But what about Fauci? Fauci, did you guys hear about his come up? I call it a lotto come up, okay? Dr. Fauci was awarded $1 million for a science prize. A science prize, y'all. Can we get a clap for that? I'm sorry, but I feel like he deserves it. Man.
Listen. He and 2 others received $1 million grants or whatever they are, okay, for all for defending science.
That part.
Which, I don't see where the science needs defense, but apparently it does after all the craziness that was thrown at us all this time.
What you gonna do with the money, Fauci? What you gonna do with that money?
I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disney World.
I'm just, I'm very happy for him because, he stood up for us and for the ones that actually took COVID serious and are still taking COVID serious. What do you look at? I ain't do that. I ain't do that. Well, on another, piece of news, I don't know if you guys heard about the 24-year-old. It's an Ohio mother that was arrested. Yes, this poor girl. Oh my God. So she was arrested for in charge with child endangerment. So this is a little weird, and I want you guys to kind of chime in on what you think about this. So she left her 10-year-old and her 2-year-old sister in a motel room.
A 10-year-old and her 2-year-old sister.
It's a 10-year-old girl and
are they her children or are they her?
It's her children.
Siblings.
It's her children.
Oh,
one of them is her sibling, and the other one is her child. Assuming the 2-year-old is just her child.
Okay.
But she works at Pizza Hut, and she's like, "Yo, I need to provide for my family." So she actually left them in the motel room, and she was to return by 10 p.m. So she got arrested for that. And I know you're not supposed to do that, but I mean, now that I'm grown and everything like that, I know my mom did that back in the day. Like I would, don't touch the microwave, don't turn on the stove. You get all these checks as a single mom of what you're not supposed to do. And normally, that's what happens. But I feel so bad because, I mean, I don't know. Yes, you need a babysitter, but what if you don't have one and you're trying to make some money and you're trying to go to work? What do you think? What do y'all think?
Well, I think most jobs should try to make some provision for those employees who cannot find adequate babysitting or daycare. Listen, sometimes daycare takes up all of your pay. So it's like you're working to pay the daycare center. You know what you should do? Start a daycare center. What the hell?
Right.
You got to try to make a better situation for these struggling parents.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, do you guys know who Moneybag? What's his name? Moneybag Yo. Well, yeah, that guy right there.
I leave these things for you to find.
Moneybag Yo, he took to Twitter.
Staring into your phone.
He took to Twitter, and he said basically that he's made so much money during this pandemic. Right? He's made so much during this pandemic, and he don't want it to stop. He feels like the pandemic helped him. Meanwhile, you got people dying. People can't do nothing. People lost their jobs and stuff like that. And I mean, within an hour later, he apologized about it. But like, come on. Yeah. You making all this money and flossing it, talking about, this pandemic. Thank you, pandemic. Keep it going. Keep it going.
His penalty should be he should be hooked up. He should be hooked up with the young lady who had to leave the kids to go and work at Pizza Hut.
And there's like 27.7 million cases of COVID just here in the United States, and you hear flossing. Just saying. I don't know about him. But what about
27.7 million
cases?
Is that accurate?
Something like that. Okay. I know it's a lot.
Okay.
It's a heck of a lot.
I got it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Well,
I don't want you to give our friends the
we just talking, y'all. We just talking, but like some of it, just if you really need to go the truth, you go find it yourself. But I'm just trying to give you the basics, okay? These are the basics of the individual that's an idiot. Money.
And she's the reason they keep talking about fake news.
Yeah, well, it ain't that damn fake. We got your, Anyway. Okay.
Pull the volume down just a little. Okay. You realize that's how you sound. Okay.
So a lot of y'all told me that I talk too damn high. Like my pitch in my voice is so high. But I feel like if I keep it under control and I do it intentionally,
I don't give a damn about your pitch. It is the volume, as they say in French. The volume.
Okay, so.
Or as they say in Africa, the volume.
Really? So,
Peter Sims, what's up?
Did y'all hear about earthquake? So earthquake.
Keep it down. We're doing a show in here.
So earthquake. There's these 4 things that he feels a black man needs in America. 4 things, and I want you guys to take a clip of what he thinks.
We only need 4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think of that? Because I think he's really on point with that, with where we are now. Hopefully we'll get to a better place in America. But as a black man, I'm not a black man, I'm a black woman. You guys have it worse than we do in America, I feel. But do you feel like those 4 things are valid? And what do y'all think?
I guess so. I thought listen, when he said retainer, I had something different in mind. I really did. I thought
the dentist retainer.
I thought the brother was saying, you got to have your teeth straight. I'm like, hey, I'm already a step ahead. But now, he's talking about money for a liar.
You need a competent.
Talking about money for a competent liar. Lawyer.
Right. So he's saying that, if you bail yourself out of jail, you don't want to just get a regular attorney that don't know anything. You want someone who actually knows what the hell they're doing.
Listen, the first part is getting out of jail. Okay?
But is this the reality of a black man in America? Do you think that this is the reality?
Do I think it's the reality?
And do you think
I do think it's the reality, but I think that if you I think that if you have enough money, period, you will have enough money for a retainer for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Right? See, like that. So
you got but I just thought that was really wise. I don't know.
Listen, I think that was Earthquake's satirical.
It's like your mom saying, hold on. It's like your mom go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, please, by all means, finish your thought. No, okay? I'll be here when you're done.
Yes, okay. So it's like your mom saying, make sure you got that pepper spray. Make sure you got a little, stick them up or whatever, a little knife or something in your bag. God forbid something when you're walking down the street late at night. I don't know. I just feel like you need to tell the guys what to have as well in this key. Okay. 2 out of 4. I think you do have control about going to jail. Health and life insurance is a must. I agree with that. But as a black man, just in case, it could be, I don't know, getting pulled over,
Once again, folks, I know this is going to sound really, really stupid.
Well, we rooted for
I don't think about what I'm getting ready to say.
Let me tell you why.
Like Makita does. However, I think it was Earthquake's satirical look at the conditions that are prevailing in our country for a black man.
Yes.
Take it at that. I don't really think that that's his top 4 must for a black man.
He's just going with the climate of today, right?
Right.
So let's go back to Gorilla Glue Girl. So y'all know, the girl that
Must we?
Yes. Because we have an update, if you guys don't know. But, let's go with Black History Month, because the Dr. Michael Obing, that fine brother right there. Obing from Ghana. Yes. So he actually performed.
Is cute. Oh my goodness! Look at that chocolateness. Oh my goodness! Yes. What a Hershey's kiss.
So he performed the surgery. $12,000, $12,500, right, for a procedure, and he did this for free. He did this for free for this young lady, but I don't know if she was that grateful.
He gave her a wash and rinse for free.
Well, that's the aftermath, but
Look. First of all, let's get something straight. Okay. First of all, let's get something straight. She looks better already. Okay. See, I'm
sorry.
Hold on. Excuse me for a second.
No. I'm fine. That wasn't.
Come on, let it tap to your ass.
That wasn't a dig. That really went down the wrong pipe.
Anyway, whether it was a dig or not. However, I'm not a hair guy. I'm not. See all that hair hanging off her shoulder there.
It wasn't even hers.
I just feel like the first words that are going to come out of her mouth is "Hello, I'm Mr. Red." But and some of you will know that reference. However, this chick, when I saw on TMZ, okay, or rather I saw on YouTube her reaction towards the help that Dr. when Dr. Bing did his thing.
Show them what her reaction was.
Please do. Hi, Harlan. Please show us.
What? Show the.
It does.
Looks healthy already.
It's great. So you just came from the barber. Or something.
I know.
Let me help you.
Annoying back. None.
Your family's so excited to
I had a ponytail.
I know.
You'll have a ponytail in 6 weeks.
How's that? Do you want to do any more hairstyling now, or are you done with hair products for a while?
No, I need my hair done.
You need your hair done.
It's supposed to be Valentine's Day.
Say that one more time.
Huh?
Say that one more time.
No.
He said it's about to be Valentine's Day. You need your hair done. You got a date for Valentine's Day?
Yes.
How dare you? How dare you?
This heifer, she gets her hair saved, and the only thing she can think about is a ponytail.
I mean,
Okay, the only extensions you should be worried about are the ones that plug into your wall so that you can connect your TV to the other side of the house.
She said, "Where's my ponytail? I had hair. You had hair. You lucky you even got that. He gave you enough that you actually had hair to be safe. You can actually go through this. Look at that hair. Look at it. There was a possibility that you were gonna walk like that forever, ever. And you got that done for free. You know I be going on it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So rude. Like, how dare you? No, Dr. Obing, you did a great job. Thank you for doing that for that lady. And you know what? That extra money that she got from that GoFundMe page, I hope she does something, for herself and don't blow it on something stupid. Sorry. Just pissed me off. But I'm still rooting for everybody black. Yeah, that's true. So, what?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so you guys watch The Bachelor? Anybody watch The Bachelor or anything like that? Okay. So the host, what's his name? Chris, hold on, what's his name? Chris Harrison? Yes. So Chris Harrison, he actually has been getting a lot of digs under this controversy. So I don't know if you guys know who Rachel.
Digs, why am I getting punched?
I was just touching you. Well, either way. So this white woman that was on The Bachelor, is getting digs because yes, this is her, Rachel Kirkconnell. Say her name, babe. Kirkconnell. Okay, so this is back in 2018 that she is on a plantation. Her sorority is on a plantation.
Wait a minute, were all those people wearing blackface like that? That is remarkable.
No,
my goodness.
No, that's really messed up.
What
but in general,
job.
they were on a plantation, and she's getting a lot of slack, and people are basically saying, oh, like, how dare you? A lot of stuff is coming up to surface when you're on television and stuff. People come and they dig for your dirt. And Chris, he said some things. I think y'all need to see for yourself in order to judge. But he basically was rooting for her, Rachel, 110%, and saw nothing wrong with it at all. Take a look.
What are your thoughts about Rachel Kirkconnell and the allegations attached to her?
A couple of things. First and foremost, I don't know. I haven't talked to Rachel about it. And this is, again, where we all need to have a little grace, a little understanding, a little compassion, because I've seen some stuff online. Again, this judge, jury, executioner thing where people are just tearing this girl's life apart. I saw a picture of her at a sorority party 5 years ago, and that's it. Like, boom, like, okay, well, this girl is in this book now, and she's now in this group. And I'm like, really? Okay, well, there goes.
The picture was from 2018 at an Old South antebellum party. So I think, when you
hold that under the lens,
it's not a good look.
No, it's not a good. Well, Rachel, is it a good look in 2018 or is it not a good look in 2021?
It's because not a good look ever.
Okay, so there's a climate going on right now where racial injustice and stuff like that from 2020, 2021. So a lot of things are changing, and he had the nerve to say, well, that was 2018. This is Well, Rachel, is it not a good look in 2018, or is it not a good look in 2021? So basically, you're saying it was okay in 2018. But it's not okay in 2021 because of the climate of everything. I'm sorry, but it's not okay at all. It wasn't okay in 2018 and it's not okay now. So I don't understand why you would be in a position where you feel like, oh, okay, like what if it was reversed? What if it was reversed? What if it was a black person? I'm just being very candid and honest. If it was a black person and they were, I don't know,
making fun of the Holocaust.
Sure.
Making to a Holocaust party.
Right, sure. Perfect segue. Thank you. But it's like here you are, you would be, basically mutilated in front of everybody. And they would not be okay with it. People are saying that he should be educated. Some people are saying that, he should be fired. What do you guys think? Like, well, I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what you think regarding this whole thing. But I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me because how dare you say, oh, in 2018, but 2021, now we're saying it's not a good thing. I'm just saying, like, there's no, I feel like, can I be candid?
Sure. No.
Okay. I just feel like we're in a climate where we're still trying to change a lot of things. And granted, a lot of white people in general do things or did things back in the day that they probably didn't think of, that was insensitive. And I feel like now, we're trying to educate them over time, just like they educate us on certain things. But in general, we have always, we've always had this moment where we just nobody understood us. And it was just like, it's not okay for certain things. And I just feel like they should be more of the educators, the educated now versus just like putting it under the rug like it's no big deal. You shouldn't have to apologize for everything that you did before 2020. But at the end of the day, just, I have a lot of white friends that they're like, yo, for real, I'm with you. And I'm sorry that happened to you. But like, don't defend it. Don't defend it. Okay. You don't? No. No. What are y'all thinking?
I pick my battles. Thank you. I pick my battles, and I don't find whereas the condition of this white girl's thinking or what she did 4 years ago or whatever affects my life whatsoever. So, I mean, I get where it may be, you may be curious about it, but I don't get where it makes, I'll just leave it alone. I'll just leave it alone because I'm sure that I'll be accused of like not being sensitive to the needs of the people.
So, okay. So we have some guests that are here.
Yes.
Mindy
That part.
Yes, Mindy Aver and her husband Eric. And hold on. Yes, she is a badass. Oh my God, she is a badass. So, okay, do you want to introduce her now, or do you want to go into Tinking Tuesday? Which one?
Why don't we just go
introduce them now, right? Because it's amazing.
And it's about time for, ladies and gentlemen, she is one of the baddest saxophone players on the planet.
Yes!
Give a big hand to, I'm a bird, but she's a bear.
You're a bird.
Baby?
I'm a bear. Thank you guys for having me in. This is so cool. It's nice to hang with you guys.
Oh my God, you have no idea. First and foremost, let me just say for the very beginning, obviously I met you through Byrd, but you are a badass saxophonist. And straight up, you have to have some pipes in order to blow on one of those things, okay? Like your skill, your talent is unbelievable, and I just want to thank you for coming on here.
She hears me while I'm upstairs struggling during my saxophone lessons.
But you got 2 songs. You got 2 songs under your belt now. You got 2 songs.
Okay.
See, I love this. We're gonna do a duet soon. Come on.
That's what's going to happen. And I am not going to. I'm not going to shame you. You're going to be proud to be next to me because I'm going to carry my 2 notes.
You have to represent. We've known each other too long. We've been through too much. No, if you're going to play the saxophone, you are going to play the saxophone. That's what it's all about.
So I got to ask you something. Was the sax your first instrument? Was that your primary instrument in school? Where did you learn to pick up sax and play sax?
You know what? I totally copied. My father played saxophone, And I mean, basically from the day I was born, they put me in the band truck and I grew up on the road with his band. And he had this Blue-Eyed Soul band that, what are you doing, hon?
Get ready.
I see this like hand come up. Wow. That was like the Muppet Show or something.
We're trying to contain this. We're trying to hold these surprises, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to continue this interview.
Stuff's going to come in from like the right and the left. There's going to be,
I know
weird stuff going on.
Adam's family, all of a sudden the thing comes up and, what are you doing, thing?
Wine just comes to me when I'm talking to you guys. I got people.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So you studied saxophone because your father introduced you to it. Now,
yeah.
The question: what musically do you consider to be your niche? Your niche. What kind of music do you primarily focus on in terms of your saxophone playing? Because I already know.
So many crazy kinds of music around me. I mean, the band that my dad was in was this Blue-Eyed Soul band. And it was, high energy. I used to watch him play. And, he was that guy, walking the bar and shimmying and shaking and knees knocking together. It was awesome. But then on the other side of life was my grandmother, who was this big woman with a big personality. And she was an opera singer. So she was just, bigger than life in a whole different way. And as I grew up, I was watching MTV. I wanted to be Tina Turner. I just thought she was the coolest chick on the planet.
She is.
Right?
Those legs.
Those legs.
I'm sorry.
I cannot have those legs, but look, I can't sing like her, but with a saxophone, I can scream like her and emote like her. And so I was watching all this rock and roll. So, look, my sound now is somewhere in between that rock and roll that I grew up with and the jazz that I found in college that I loved so much. And, pop music that I've listened to so much. It's somewhere soul and blues and jazz. And I don't know. I make music that moves me.
So go ahead.
I was just going to say one of my favorite tunes by you is one that you made with Bone Breakers.
Bone Shakers.
The Bone Shakers. My bad. Okay, and I'm so nervous here. I'm so nervous right now.
Don't be nervous, baby. It's okay.
but it's a song after one of my favorite sayings that I tell Makita all the time. Don't try me. No. No. Actually, what is the name of the song that I?
No good deed goes unpunished.
That's the one.
Oh, you say that to me all the time.
That's the one. Yes, no good deed goes unpunished. Okay. So how did you wind up getting with the Bone Shakers? Because they were a group already, right? They were like sort of a band already. And then next thing I know, you guys come out with what was it, like four CDs that you guys did together?
We've done 4 CDs together. You know what? Things are supposed to be organic. You're supposed to make music with your friends. You're supposed to, be on your friends' shows, which is what we're doing tonight. I sat in with Randy Jacobs' band. So the Bone Shakers became this band probably in the mid-'90s. And this was born out of Bonnie Raitt's band, which I'm such a huge Bonnie Raitt fan.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right? So it was the singer, Sweetie Atkinson, and Randy Jacobs, her guitar player, and they formed this band because she wasn't on the road that much, and they called it the Bone Shakers. She pretty much named the band because she was like, what are you guys doing out here? Shaking your bones. It's kind of different.
That's Bonnie.
Well, can you play for us before we introduce your wonderful husband, Eric? I just need people to actually hear what comes out of that diaphragm, just straight to that throat, straight into the saxophone.
Come on,
I would love for you to play something for us, because if y'all don't know, Y'all are in for a treat. Period. This little hottie right here. I'm telling you. Just wait. Just
You're
wait.
coming to every show. I mean, when we have shows again.
No, you're so good. I don't say it just because. I'll be like, if I didn't like it, I'll be like.
But
oh no, I know
no,
you.
you're
I don't
so
want to be on your bad side.
We want them to hear you seriously because you're such a badass.
Thank you. Okay, so we've been watching the news, and I got this call from my friend today. He's in Texas, and they're very
in the
cold. They have no power, and they're bummed. They've been like going out to their car to, to get warm and charge their phones and stuff like that. So I'm going to dedicate this to all the people stuck in the snow right now, because right here it's 70 degrees. So what? So sorry you're not here, but this is a George Gershwin tune. This is called Summertime. I'm saying sending heat your way. Now.
I cannot.
I got that last note. Hold on. Thank you.
Playing the sax is so fun. It's just like it's a voice, you know.
That's right. Hey, I've been practicing safe sax for years, and finally.
Wow.
Well, hold on.
Shut up over there.
Because now you have your own. Hold on, you have your own YouTube and your own Facebook club where you actually have like wine meets music, and it's synced in. So you and your husband put this together, right? And I just want to know, first and foremost, could you tell us about that and introduce that yummy husband of yours, Eric?
Okay, I'm going to introduce my husband because he spent his life in the wine business. I've spent my life making music, so we decided to do what we love together. That's my husband.
So you're the sexy one, and he's the whiner.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah, I know how to find wine. It's the only way you can get a wife like Mindy, by the way.
Listen.
Give it a wine. Is that? Look. I'm ready.
I'm sorry. Let me look at that.
This is what got Makita.
Not that wine. You are not going to get Makita with that wine. You're not going to keep Makita with that wine.
You're a good friend of mine, man. We got to set you up a little bit better than that.
So before anybody else knows, let me tell you how we actually made like this really incredible bond. So Mindy came over to the Judge Judy show with Eric, and you guys saw taping and stuff, and you told us, hey, you know, you were on the road and stuff, but you were like, hey, Eric's over up in Napa, and you know he'll love to have you over there for some wine and stuff. And we went there, but the number in the vineyard. Well, excuse me, the vineyard was called 29.
Yep.
Which is our number.
It's totally your number.
Yes. So, you know, my birthday's July 29th. His birthday's November 29th. And our wedding date is
March 29th.
Yes. So it was so like perfect. But like we already drank that wine and like the tour, everything. You are amazing.
It's 629.
So I got some questions for you.
Well, by the way, you guys, and I hosted a lot of people at this winery. You guys thoroughly enjoyed yourself that day.
It was a party, right?
Oh yeah.
I saw the picture.
I took my head and like put it in the barrel and stuff.
Yeah, we were in the wine cave, so everybody out there, all this going on in the show right now was happening at the wine tastings in the cave. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was the most incredible
we never
experience
saw anything like that.
The tasting cake was crazy.
It's beautiful.
Just
beautiful
crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
So I love wine, and I'm sure there are millions of people that love wine too. So I want to direct this question straight to you. Okay. So for a person, right? For a person that knows nothing about wine, right? What are the two most important things that you need to know in order to pick the right bottle?
All right, so I was thinking about this question, and you know, it actually is what Mindy and I do, the same as someone who doesn't know wine at all and someone who knows wine a lot. First is the occasion, because every time we go, okay, what are we drinking wine for tonight? Either it's food, or it's super hot out, so you want something light, or it's super cold out, like in Texas right now, so you want something dark and red. So to me, it's all about, number one, the occasion. So when you walk into your grocery store, wherever it is, you know, Safeway, Publix, Whole Foods, whatever, Trader Joe's, first think about, is it with food? Is it with friends? Is it hot out? Is it cold out? And that'll kind of point you in the direction of the wine sections that people have. Because, you know, when you walk into wine shops, they have the Cabernet section, they have the Chardonnay section. So that'll help you kind of narrow it down. So let's say it's a super hot day out and you want something light and fresh, refreshing. So you go to the white section. And then from there, you go to what you love, what you know. So if you love rosés, then go to the rosé section. If you love Chardonnays, then go to the Chardonnay section. Or if you're having a big steak, and if Byrd and I are going to go out and have a big steak that night, then we go to the red section. And I know it's a steak, so we want something heavy, like a Cabernet. Or if you're having pizza, then you want something lighter, like a Pinot Noir. So I think it's super simple. It's two things. It's the occasion, and then you kind of narrow it down to what you do.
No, sorry, that was
so to not get too geeky, that's as simple as it is. And that's what we do as much as, you know, we know about wine. That's what we do every day, too.
Okay, if it's a cool label, I might just buy it.
Oh, yeah. And if it's Boone's Farms, then you got to go to it.
What'd you say?
So
Boone's Farm is a corner wine. It's corner singing.
I'm not sure what the occasion is on that one, but okay. All right, I'll give you that.
So you say label and occasion. Those are the two things.
Yeah, and you know, we get persuaded by the labels too. As much as I know about wine, I question a winery that does a really bad label. Isn't that terrible?
Right.
The wine might be awesome. I'm like, but man, they missed the mark on that label. So to me, the design is as beautiful as the wine. Now think about this with, you know, equating it to music. Think about album covers. The music could be great, but if you didn't have those iconic album covers, you know, then it kind of dissipates. Yeah, right. Remember, your greatest album covers go with the greatest music you've ever listened to.
Ohio Players. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you have a really groovy label that you could show me? Right now? That would make me want to buy some wine.
We actually pulled this out for all the people again in the cold. This is called Shades of Blue. Check this out, because it's blues tonight for all the people that aren't too warm. Inside.
First of all, I'm loving the abstract art on there.
Abstract, like a Jackson Pollock, who's a famous artist. Our daughter Jordan Byrd did this for us. So this is a Malbec. What's that?
I said your daughter did that?
Yeah, Jordan did that. Yeah, Jordan did that.
That's crazy.
That's beautiful, man.
Okay,
and this has got all those dark and blue fruits and complexities. So on a warm night, again, talking about those occasions, on a cold night, sorry, this is a perfect wine for stew or something that's just warm and like a pot pie, something that's beautiful like that. So this is what we're drinking tonight from our wine.
I kind of want that wine now. So wait. So, okay, I do have another question. And then I want to know, since you are the person of choice, you are, what do they call it? A sommelier?
Well, you know, sommeliers have worked.
Sommelier, but I like to say sommelier.
Yeah, sommelier.
Well, you guys have a wine club too. You guys have a wine club, and I want you guys to talk about that. But before you talk about that, because basically you'll be the person just to pick out the wine, and I want you to talk about that. Yeah. But before you talk about that, I want to know, this is a real question. Should you always buy wine that has the highest alcohol percentage?
That's girl. Yeah,
girl. Yeah.
Gina Coleman, what's up?
That is 12.5 alcohol.
Byrd, what's the alcohol on the bottle you have there? What is that? Is it even displayed? 11 or 10 or something like that?
This is 12.5.
That's so it says alcohol 75% by volume.
It's 7.5. 7.5.
That's 7.5.
Yes,
okay, maybe it's 7. No, this is Boom Farm. This could be 75%.
You know what the other name of that brand should be? Getting It Done for the Night should be the brand name. So to answer your question, Keith, you know, the alcohol in wine from 12%, which is champagne, up to 14, 15%, which is a big wine like this, it doesn't matter that much. Just choose a wine that you love, because the alcohol, if you have a couple glasses, you're going to pretty much feel it the same either way, you know, right. Or a bottle or whatever it is. So the alcohol spread is so small on wine. Don't choose it for that. Choose it for the other reasons we were talking about.
It's so funny. See, I'm glad that you said that, because someone just said with alcohol, the higher the percentage, the better the quality.
Oh, absolutely not.
Be wrong.
Yeah, Luke Welch said it again. Yes, high percentage equals high quality. That's
no. Some of the greatest wine in the world is champagne, which is the lowest. But I promise you, if you have a couple glasses, you'll feel it. Don't worry. So.
Okay. So tell us about your wine club. So since you guys started that, because now, you know, COVID hit and everything, and you guys have this wonderful pairing of music and wine. Tell us about the wine club.
You know what? I mean, we wanted to do what we loved. I mean, I do music, you know, I've played music my whole life. He has run wineries and been in love with wine.
He's been drinking his whole life. Got it.
Right.
I found a way to make money out of drinking is what it is. But
which
she sexied it up.
What? But I mean, how do you bring that together and just spend more time together and have quality of life? So we decided we'd start a wine membership, a club. So we'd send you wine 4 times a year. He finds the wine because he knows everyone. He knows all the winemakers and stuff. So he finds the wine.
Yeah.
I get to do the artwork, which basically is either have our daughter do it, Jordan, or we have Nick Egan, who is just one of the most incredible rock and roll artists. He's done a couple of our bottles now. Or I do the artwork, and it's all music centric. And then we pair it with a playlist, and I go through and just choose songs that I think fit it. Yeah. Like Shades of Blue that he just showed you. I chose all blues music, and it's everything
like Stevie Ray Vaughan, Kid Mo,
Mindy Abair and the Bone Shakers,
ZZ Top, old ZZ Top. Remember Lagrange?
Got it. Oh yeah.
And I Thank You and all that stuff.
And people, pair wine and food all the time, but why not wine and music? I mean, music just amplifies that feeling that the wine can give you, and vice versa. So it's perfect. We have such a fun time doing it.
Yeah.
Man, we want to thank you guys for dropping by with the music, the wine, the conversation. We know our way to your house. Be there.
Yes, we'll be there. You know it.
I got one special request. When we come over your place, let me bring the wine if you're pouring booze. If you don't mind, is that okay?
Yes. You guys should come over next.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I'm melting. Oh.
Love you guys, man.
Thanks
for coming through.
Much. Listen, if you want to try wine and you don't want to worry about trying to find the worst wine or even wasting your money, Listen, you got down here, drink more wine, 10% off. You see this? ReserveTastings.com. Make sure you go there. You will have the best wine ever, and you'll be hooked.
And don't forget to use the code Drink More Wine for 10% off.
That part.
That's
really
see, you got people who come here. You got people who come here and hook you up.
And your show. Wait, hold on. And your show, is it on every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday, except the Tuesdays that we come on our friend's show, like tonight.
Yes.
But every Tuesday, you know, because you've been on my show, on our porch, we have all kinds of crazy people.
The one night we won't be on is when we over there on her
Over
show.
your show.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you guys so much. We totally love you. And, you know, this wine, you could just bring it over here. I'm just trying.
All right. Love y'all.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God. I love you have no idea. Yo, I'm telling you, do we have our membership? I don't think we even have a membership yet. We need to get a membership like immediately, because all jokes aside, their wine is.
No, because that's exactly what we wanted to discuss in front of our audience, because that's what they want to hear about right now, that we don't have a membership.
Well, let's go straight into.
We're trying to get them to get a membership too.
No, because Eric is the truth. And Mindy, that diaphragm. She's so cute. All right, so let's talk about Tinking Tuesday, because that segment right now, Tinking Tuesday.
Tinking Tuesday. Tinking Tuesday. It's the Tuesday that you'll be tinking. I tink. Anyway.
I think. Okay.
So this last week, my wife and I decided to go and get these real IDs that they're going to be requiring in order for you to get on planes and stuff like that coming up in the future, I think in October. And so we go down there, and first you have to apply online. So we did that the night before we sat up. We applied online. Yep. We made an appointment to go down to DMV. We go down there the next day. We stand in line. It was quick. I'm going to admit it was quick. And my wife thinks that we're surgically joined at the hip. So when we get inside, the lady goes, "Oh, you go over to Windows 7, sir, and Miss, you go over to Windows 16. While I'm standing at Windows 7, along comes my wife. And I'm like, "Wait a minute, you finished already?" Well, it seems that she wasn't quite ready to take her photo.
Because you dragged me there. You dragged me there without me knowing.
Tinking Tuesday, this is not your segment. Stick around, okay? And I'll let you know, here, have something to drink. So anyway, so she's not prepared to take her picture, right? I, of course, as a man, am always ready to take my picture, because we quite frankly don't give a damn what we look like. However, I noticed that at other times when I have to take a picture at the DMV, you notice all the stuff you go through at the DMV, you are not in a mood to take a picture, right? So the reason I found out, the reason that you look so crazy, but first of all, let me show you. She went back home, got herself all together and everything, got herself all cute, and this was her picture. See how cute she looks? Oh man, my baby, so she's so sweet. Look at her.
Now,
my
this
baby.
What he looked like, because he was Russian. Go ahead. That's what you get. That's what you get.
So you know what I call on this, right? You know what I call on this, because yes, that's right. That's right. That's what I call on this, because.
That's called being too. You talk about patience, right? You should have been patient.
You do have to stop talking. I'm just asking you nicely, okay? While you still have teeth. So,
give me one.
So, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Tinking Tuesday. Why don't they let you take another photo? Why? You know, here's the deal. Back in the day, no, put it down. You're not being called on this one. Back in the day, they had film, and they couldn't tell. They couldn't tell you what the picture looked like. So you just had to go with whatever you had. You took your chances. But now with digital, I can show you immediately, right? I could have taken it myself. Why don't they let you use a selfie? Why? Why don't let me use a selfie so that I can take the picture that
Well, let me
I'll be fine.
hold on. Yeah, it is BS. It is BS because this is what you didn't do. You should have waited for your wife.
This is what you didn't do.
You should have waited for your wife.
No,
because
I
went home.
I did wait for my wife.
You surprised me at the
No,
DMV.
you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have been in there. Period. If it wasn't for me telling you.
That's not the point. The point is that you should have said no to not take the picture. But let me say something. So I waited on that nice little line that took about like 20 minutes to wait on the line.
Thank you.
In addition to everything.
You're right.
And I took the picture and I said, "Could I see the picture real quick?" And the guy, little guy, and he's like, "No, you gotta leave. It's a long line. Excuse me. I waited on this line for 20 minutes, and I've been at the DMV for almost an hour and a half. I'm going to see what my picture looked like, okay?" So,
for an hour and a half.
Yeah. In general, yes, I was. But I asked for a supervisor, and this is what you can do. You can ask for a supervisor because at the end of the day, that picture lasts you for like 5 or 10 years. 5 to 10 years. I don't know which one it is. I just know it's a very long time. And I'll be damned if I'm going to look crazy in these streets because no matter how much makeup or how fixed I look, if I go like this, that's going to look crazy. And you always have to show your ID. You show your ID when you go to a restaurant and you need a drink. You show your ID when you go to a club. You show your ID when you're picking up a package. You show your ID so many times. That's embarrassing. And what you should have done is ask for a supervisor. Sorry. Moving on. So, can we go straight into relationship talk? Can we go into a relationship talk? Because this is important too. So, someone brought this up to our attention, and we would like to know, should your marriage license be like a driver's license? Renewable. 5 years.
Just in case
10
love
years,
gets loud.
15 years. Do you think that you should have a renewable marriage license? What do you think?
Who you asking?
Martha says, "Poor Petri." No, poor Petri. We want to know. What do you guys think? Should, marriage is like a very long time. It's supposed to be forever. Forever. Yes. Forever. So it's like a license. A license should be renewed. Same thing, someone gets really old in age and they're driving. Do you really feel secure with that? Not really. Someone, matures in their age and now they don't actually, you guys are not thinking or you're not equally yoked. Do you think that you should? Are you putting your finger in your ear? Isn't that bad? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Love gets loud, don't it?
I'm sorry, baby. But what do you guys think? Do you think that?
Ask God about that one and tell me what he says.
Well, yeah. As far as a license though, like if we had a 5-year license, marriage license, right? It's like we're together for 5 years. You could decide yay or nay if you don't want to renew it. Well, at the end of the year, you'll kind of be on your P's and Q's. It won't be like, oh, well, you're married to me and you're just stuck.
So let's see. So it's the choice between a renewable license and a prison sentence.
But you shouldn't look at marriage that way. You know what I mean? Because
you shouldn't. But unfortunately, over 50% of the marriages end in divorce.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Some people get married because of lust and everything. It's like, and they.
But here's the question. If it were renewable, wouldn't you want to know that the person who's with you wants to be with you and therefore keeps renewing it? As opposed to, I'm stuck like Chuck.
Oh, so you actually agree with the license?
I do.
You think it should be like 5, 10, 15? Because I know I'll be like, 5 years in,
I do.
I want to marry you again. Can we do it again?
I do.
Can we do it again?
Yeah, 5 years. Listen, suppose it's the other way around. You keep supposing, suppose it's me. Suppose it's you. Suppose you don't want to be in it for another 10 years.
I'm always going to want to be in it.
Oh, you know something?
I'm sorry, I am.
You know what? Byrd.
Byrd after 5 years. Listen, I'm just saying, I just think, I actually do agree, and I think it should be a good idea because it's like, when you're stuck, and it feels like a prison sentence. Marriage should not be that way. And for some people don't renew, they redo. That's what Alice says.
They redo. Okay. Well, listen.
If you have to renew a marriage license, you're better off getting a divorce.
Let's get something straight. Let's get something straight. All those forever and ever people that keep chiming in, all of them have been married before. Mm-hmm. Okay, so do me a favor. Spare me all the nonsense. Spare me all the, oh no, it's forever. Really? That's where you want to go? I don't want to have to point nobody out.
After 5 years, he won't be able to hear her.
Hear her, I do. That's right.
Listen,
that's right.
All right.
All I'll hear is.
So you agree with it? You think a marriage license should be like a driver's license?
I do.
Okay, I actually agree with you too. Okay, so let's go to the next.
Otherwise, you shouldn't give out a license. Okay.
Facts.
All licenses are renewable. All licenses except marriage licenses. Agreed? All licenses are renewable.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Yoda.
Yeah.
So, okay, the next question
is... Now, the pact that I make with you before God, that's forever.
That's forever. Okay, so does the list of requirements for a partner have to meet your self-standards? I.e., okay, so this woman, her name is B. Simone, right? And she said, this is the list that women typically have. He got to be tall. He got to be dark. He got to be handsome. He got to have pretty teeth.
He got to be...
No. He got to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. He got to be rich. He got to be successful.
Got to be cool.
Right?
You got to be strong.
But the real question
is...
Who's that by?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Got to be strong.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take you off the track.
So typically women have like this list of expectations, right? And there's nothing wrong with expectations, but
she plagiarized.
You have all these different things that you need to have, right? I need this, and this. However, do you meet those same requirements? And it's kind of like, okay, well, he got to be rich. Are you rich? Are you a family person? Well, you don't get along with your family too much yourself, so why does he have to be a family person? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like your list, and I agree with B. Simone, and she got a lot of slack for it, but it's like you should be equally yoked in the stuff that you are looking for in a mate. If you're saying, oh no, he got to be tall and dark and handsome, well, are you sexy and like, oh, you gotta be fit? Oh, are you fit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. Oh, you got pretty teeth. Well, do you have pretty teeth? I'm just saying, like, when it comes to meeting of the minds, is that really important?
This one is very pretty.
I don't know. I just feel like, your list is not the same as what that other person's list should be when it comes to looking for a mate. And you should actually revise that and kind of be the same things or keep up to par of what you are doing. But I do agree you should always have a list. And I do agree that you should always have standards for sure. However, you should also meet certain requirements as well. What you think? Honestly, what do you think? What do y'all think? I'm just curious. I mean, I just feel like, there are a lot of single women are always looking for certain things. A lot of single men are looking for certain things, but they don't meet those requirements either.
I think if you fat as hell, you shouldn't be expecting somebody to be fit as a fiddle. Okay. Okay.
Pretty pictures sometimes get negative results.
Oh, Alan. Coming in with the philosophy. Thank you, Mr. McIntyre. Okay. Absolutely. That's right.
I just feel like pick your top 3 things of what you want in a partner and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that you cannot, like, don't do surface things. Do the stuff that you can't live without.
Yeah, that's an awful lot for men.
Well, it should be
most men, it has been statistically proven, most men, their top 5 are surface things. Most women, their top 5 have to do with things that are inside, things that are,
Well, let's also, okay, so another thing too is that, B. Simone, like, she's also getting, dragged on Twitter for plagiarizing a lot of stuff or whatever that's in her book. But in reality, we all get stuff, like, we get ideas and thoughts from the internet, from family, from friends, and stuff like that. These are not just things that come from the sky and come straight to us. So it is what it is. But I feel like at the end of the day, you still have your own opinion of what a certain thing should be. I don't know. I agree with it.
Okay. So anyway, we are just about finished here. We're just
before that, we have to show them our date.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Our little date that we did.
Okay.
So y'all need to check
show it quick.
in, and we're gonna show you a little. No, we have time.
We're gonna show you a little bit of it, and
so we're gonna show you guys a little snippet of our date that we did together. It was called a cheap ass date. We have a book that's called the Adventure Book, and basically you just.
Where is that jar when you need it?
Well,
yeah, okay.
Oh, you can give me some of that candy. So you just you just scratch it off, and when you scratch it off, it tells you what to do. Like so, this one that we did was a cheap ass date, and you could actually see the whole video in its entirety on YouTube. What?
Whatever, keep talking.
You can see the entirety on YouTube, but we're going to show you a clip.
Next time he was 6 inches shorter.
Wait, hold on. Before you go to the clip. First marriage, she was taller. Second marriage, she was about 6 inches
shorter. I want honesty, compatibility, and
yes, Sean.
and some really tall boots for this man.
So if you guys missed it, go to YouTube. But let's get a little clip of our little date. It was super cute.
What's the date night? Diabetic coma?
Hold on, I got something for you. To set the mood.
Ooh, the surprises just keep coming.
Yeah. I know you like flowers, so.
I'm just kidding. They're nice.
Do you like them?
I love them. I love them. Thank you.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Well.
So flowers.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yep.
I feel like I should be taking you on this date.
Well, you know what?
We'll scratch off another one and I'll take care of that one.
Well, you know what? I like this book specifically because it allows you to do stuff, and this didn't really cost anything. You know, a lot of people have to get creative, especially during this pandemic, and it's important to try and figure out, you know, how to bring the romance back. We're in our house, but when
$8 for Mike and Ike's? I thought you said
$8 on no Mike and Ike's. So I went to the store earlier today and I picked up some snacks. And some of them are my childhood snacks. So this Twizzlers, animal crackers, those are mine. What were yours?
You got a couple of mine here.
I did?
Hostess cupcakes, love them. Peanut butter pretzels, always. I love cheese.
Me too.
I love these.
Me too. Oh my God!
I could never get enough of these.
What is this processed cheese?
Is this processed candy?
So we got big shows. So what?
Peanut M&M's. My favorite. I love them.
Man, I was actually gonna get the really big
Felt like
bag.
a surprise inside.
How much were these in the movie theaters?
Oh,
Was it
God.
like $2.50? $5? It was something crazy.
Remember, we went to the movies at different
Okay.
times. They were 50 cents. There's Zelda season.
This was 50 cents back in the day?
That's right.
When I went to the movies, this was like $2.50.
But a loaf of bread was like a dime, so.
Wow.
I want you to keep in mind that when I went to the movies, one screen, okay?
What do you mean?
One screen,
There's
two
always one
movies, plus a cartoon. When you started going to the movies, multi-screens, you only see one movie there, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know what Radio City Music Hall is like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was like that?
That's what our movie theaters were like.
Wow.
Huge. Gigantic.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, if you want to watch the entire day, we
just go on YouTube, find it with Byrd. Yep. And I was just telling them if you want to.
You have to watch the whole entire thing. But listen, there are so many. You're so cute. Yeah. You're so cute. Is it the wine, or are you really cute? You're really cute. Oh yeah, I love you. Okay.
Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you.
Listen.
Very nice with the dentist.
Listen. Go to YouTube. Okay. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, we want to see you next week on Tuesday. You know, Black History Month is still popping.
Yeah.
For the rest of the
in
month.
the meantime, don't forget, wash your hands, social distance,
and wear your damn mask. Wear your mask. We love y'all. We'll see you later.